Welcome back to 245 Podcast, which is the number of hours I've spent watching March Madness in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
We were trying to watch the game last night on, so we're in our room, and then all of a sudden, Evan and Mitch are like, Mike, Nest, now we're going. Just try to catch the March Madness game. And then we went down there, and it was not on.
Yeah, both TVs were off or on the news.
And the buttons were locked.
Yeah.
We couldn't even change it.
Couldn't do anything.
Guys,
So
I haven't watched a single minute of a single game.
What?
Wow.
Dang.
Wow. That's
How
impressive.
do you live?
I'm doing fine, actually.
I probably haven't watched much more than Josh. I probably have watched, I think the 10 minutes we watched last night on the 10-minute preview that I get on my March Madness app. And then a little bit of that game and last time you were here, Joey. That's all I've watched.
I'm doing a bracket checkup on our group.
Oh, yeah.
I'm winning.
Let's do the rankings.
So
I
right
think I'm
now,
winning.
We're tied, but my bracket's better percentage-wise.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
yeah, Mitch has like a higher max number of points. But right now it says Joey with his dubs only bracket is in first. Mitch, how many brackets did you make?
I made 18.
Okay.
But about half of those are like
Auto-generated?
or like coin flip or stupid ideas like
Okay.
logos winning in a fight.
Okay. That's hilarious. Mitch, would you mind just reading the names of all your brackets? 'Cause I think it's really funny.
Can I like?
You're really good.
I want to see if I can like go in order here, like when I created.
Yeah.
in order.
Order created. Okay, so the first one I made was like the one I spent about an hour thinking about. It also
That's
happens
too
to be,
long, Mitch. No.
That's like way more than Josh even spent watching.
Yeah, it isn't doing great, but it's called the Trinity's bracket. Of course.
Boy.
The second one called bracket of coin flip variety, but with no spaces because I couldn't fit it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like max 20
Yep.
characters.
Too many
or something.
characters.
Yeah. The third one is swiggity swoogity.
Get the heck off my property.
The fourth one, I picked Purdue to win, so I named it Boilermaker. Hardly know her.
That was wild.
Fifth one, because I had Illinois winning, fighting the odds.
I get it because it's
My sixth bracket, it said originally it said Michal the Wells pick six, and I said pick six. Whoops, wrong sport. Seventh, this is my year. Happens to not be my year.
It's tough.
Michelle the Well with E at the end. And then I did an auto-generated bracket where it like ESPN has a button where it'll just autofill the favorites to win, which is so stupid and it never works. So I just did, let's see how bad this one is. And coincidentally, it is pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
You called it.
Yeah. Next one, I have North Carolina winning. They just lost,
Tough.
which is fine. But
It's not fine, Mitch. My
Yeah.
bracket's ruined.
so they're also in the West region, which I still don't get how that works. But I just said West.
How are they
I
doing-
mean East side. Another coin flip. You can guess what that is. How about a little more? Now that's a lot of damage. And then I did a coin flip one where I coin flipped only round of 64, and then I had to recover by choosing the rest of the picks.
Yeah.
See how good that one is?
That's smart. I like
It's not
that.
very good. Hometown team, because it's in Arizona this year. They also lost to Clemson. That's a little awkward.
Embarrassing.
My best bracket is called Sweet 16 because it was my 16th one. Classic. And then I did a lowest point challenge where I tried to not get any points. But I got 130, which I still think is kind of bad for that, but you know. And
Well,
then
it is the lowest one in our, well, other than Evan, which I assume he didn't fill out.
Yeah, I don't know that my second one just didn't like register. I don't think.
yeah,
Like I didn't submit it or something.
Okay.
that was a rip.
Rip.
And then I had more upsets this time, which is also my second worst bracket.
Is that where you said only upsets?
And then my last one was logos winning in a fight, which
That was
actually
funny.
was perfect through like 10 games. Somehow. I don't know.
Conspiracy theory.
But now it's my worst one. Like
That
it
was
should be.
same with mine. It started off like really good.
Yeah, you were just absolutely hot in the first round.
I think I was in the top like 2% of brackets that were like perfect at a
Yeah.
certain
Yeah,
point.
you were up there for
And
a little
then
bit. I remember
it
that.
just nosedived.
That was a lot of people.
Mine nosedived after Kentucky lost in the first round.
That was tough.
Oof. Yeah. I'm waiting for Mr. Teen's email next week to say absolutely no one
No one
cares
cares about your March Madness
bracket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can already hear it.
Also, one thing we forgot to mention, it's a very special day here on the pod because Josh is here.
Like actually here.
Like actually
I shook his hand
here.
and he came in the door.
The little hesitation there was I was trying to think of something funny to say instead of Josh being here, and then I couldn't think of anything, so I just said Josh was here.
Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying that, Mike.
But yeah, it's Easter break. So
Yeah.
I'm home for the first time this semester.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Let's go.
Mhm.
In April, wait, no, it's still March. It's almost April Fool's Day.
Okay, I have a question for you guys.
Yes, sir.
How do they figure out the date for Easter? Do you
Is
know?
that like the 5th Thursday or something?
Do you know how they do it?
But last year was on April 9th, and now it's on March 31st. Like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah. So does anyone know?
No.
No.
Okay.
You know, I assume.
No, it's crazy because I didn't know. But then we talked about it.
I've heard
at
about it. I just
work
can't remember.
yesterday. I think it's the first Sunday after the first full moon after the spring solstice.
Yeah, Google says the first
Wow.
Sunday after the full moon that occurs on or after the spring equinox.
Equinox.
So like after the spring equinox, there needs to be a full moon and then it can be Easter.
isn't
Okay.
that wild?
That's
That is
crazy.
wild.
Who decided that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Seems like a really weird standard.
I want to know the history of that and like
Well,
who-
Jesus probably died on the first Sunday after the first full moon of the first spring equinox. It's probably biblical.
it's
Yeah.
probably biblical. I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
Yeah. That is wild, though. I guess I've always wondered that. They should just make it on the same day every year. Well, actually, that would not work because it needs to be on a Sunday.
It should be like the second Sunday of April or something like that.
Yeah.
Is what they should do.
No one knows when the spring equinox is or when like a full moon is.
No.
Yeah. I don't just look up in the sky at night. I don't know about you, but
The moon was huge last night. I did look up at the sky because I was driving.
oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty big. Well, that's when I do look up at the moon sometimes. Not usually when I'm driving, but
I was just watching the moon as I was driving the whole way home.
you ever, when you were a kid, you ever like wonder how the moon just moved with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going so fast?
How does it keep up?
How does the moon just like always be moving with me?
I'm in Iowa and I see it. Then I'm in Minnesota and see it.
How's
It's
it
a
possible?
speedy moon.
It's speedy. Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing next, guys?
Joey had to break the awkward silence.
I did. I can't.
It's too uncomfortable.
I can't
for
deal
him.
with silence. Should I read my text message that I got?
Yeah.
I heard a sound that would indicate that that's what you should do.
Okay, I just had a hunch that that's
Everyone
what I
else
Yeah,
should
maybe
do.
it's the message noise.
Anyways, I got a text from my cousin Ryden, and he said, "This is Ryden. I'm listening to your newest podcast, which is crazy because he texted me at 8:35. Doesn't it come out at 7 a.m.?
Yeah. So he probably listened
Dang.
to it the whole
And
thing.
so, and he must have been already into it. So he must have woke up and started it. That's
Wow.
crazy. And the May Madness sounds like a great idea, but you should do sunflower seeds and rank them.
I feel like I don't know enough about sunflower seeds.
Dill pickle S tier.
I don't know how we could do sunflower seeds inside. That'd be a little gross.
Yeah.
Just each bring a bucket.
Yeah,
True.
which is super gross.
I don't know. I've eaten sunflower seeds in Josh's car before.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have?
True story.
Yeah. So I think you do it inside.
That's true. We could figure out a way to do that. But thank you, Ryden. We will file that away in our filing cabinet.
Yeah, I think we'll make May Madness happen. I think we'll have to do a little bit more planning to make that happen, but I agree we should do it. And I feel like we gotta do it for the people so we can rank them and tell the people what the best snacks are.
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
These people want to know.
Yeah, because we're their source of information
Yeah.
and opinion.
We're their source of society and culture.
How would people know anything about society or culture if it weren't for the 245?
Exactly.
They wouldn't. They would not.
They just wouldn't.
They would not. So I want to. We didn't hear about Evan's spring break last week.
Yeah.
Should we hear about that? What'd you do?
Yeah. So my family and I went to Florida. We went to Bonita Springs, which is just north of Naples, like half hour. It was really fun. We had our grandparents come too. So we left on a Friday and got there really late Friday. I think at midnight or something. And then we were at an Airbnb that was about 2 miles from the beach. And even though it was only 2 miles, it took us like 20 minutes to get to the beach just because like the traffic was so bad, like all the time. Because there's this one main road that goes from our spot to the beach. But yeah, it was super fun. We went so it's Saturday. That was the first day we were there. We were kind of just chilling at the house. At a pool. We swam in the pool a lot. Had like a putting green in the back, which is really fun.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
That's epic.
Did
Yeah.
you tear it up?
Kind of. Yeah. They didn't have any like wedges though, so you couldn't really chip.
Oh.
So Dad and I were chipping with a 5-iron. So
Get some flop shots in.
Yeah.
Okay, big golfer guy.
Yeah.
Mitch
Yeah,
knows
I'm
all
taking a
about.
golf class now, so
Mitch knows
He
everything.
knows what that word means.
Yeah.
Probably got tested on it.
I'm basically a PGA Tour pro.
So yeah, that was Saturday. Sunday, let's see, we did a church service in the morning and then went mini golfing after. So there's this place kind of on the way to the beach that we drove by and we were like, oh, we should go there. So then the next day we went there. It was like a mini golf place. I can show you guys pictures after if you want. It was kind of cool. It was kind of like a jungle theme. So
Ooh.
yeah, there were a lot of lizards there too. Like Eliana would
Whoa.
just see like a couple just on the course, like just these lizards that
Like
were.
how big?
The biggest one we saw was probably like
Zach's probably
pretty
holding on his hand
decent.
to measure.
yeah, I
Oh
know.
my word.
Yeah, probably like 1.5 feet or so.
Dying.
Were they iguanas or lizards?
I think there was one. I don't even know, to be honest. I'd have to see a picture of an iguana. I haven't seen a picture of an iguana in a while. I think I did see one iguana.
Komodo dragon?
No. But I think they were just
Alligator.
like these kind of like, they were like black lizards kind of.
Okay.
Not like super colorful.
Evan, window.
Okay, yes. I did
Is
see
that-
one iguana.
That's
Is
an
that
iguana.
an iguana on Amazon? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Buy one on
I
Amazon.
just picked a good picture. I don't know where it's from.
Yeah, we did see one of those. But yeah, so that was fun.
Dang.
And then we kind of did 3 main activities. So that was one main activity. Then another one we did was kayaking. So we went kayaking on this, just kind of off the highway. There's this bay area and a bunch of kayaks. And it was kind of like a business that didn't have a place. It was just like a trailer. Like they would just drive their trailer wherever they felt like it, I guess. So like we went there and then they like gave us a kayak for a couple hours and then we kayaked through these mangroves, which is pretty cool.
Ooh.
It's kind of like a tunnel, like the mangroves are gonna grow on top of you and like
Yeah.
it was kind of formed a tunnel. And then so yeah, we through the mangroves and then into this beach area where we like stayed there for probably an hour or so. And then these 2 dolphins came in from the ocean and kind of went to inside our bay.
Yo.
And so that was super cool. Then like my dad was like grabbed Eliana and they like kayaked out there like super fast. And Eliana got like probably she could have touched a dolphin. It was pretty sweet.
Ooh.
And then we kind of all went out there again. And then Lizzie and I were in a kayak and one dolphin came up like 3 feet from our kayak, which was pretty crazy. Had never been that close to a dolphin before, so that was cool. And then the other thing we did was a trike tour. So like a moped/motor trike tour around Naples. We did it last time we went there too, but it was just cool. I think my grandparents wanted to do it and it was just something fun to do, like kind of ride a moped around the city, which is kind of cool.
Sounds epic.
Yeah.
See me roll.
Yeah. So those things could get pretty fast. Like I think the trike, my grandma was on the trike and it's like the it was faster than the moped one, and she was cooking sometimes. Like the max is like 23 miles an hour, and I think she was in the back for a while, and then she just zoomed up to like the front of the line. It was so funny, just whipping in a trike. And then, so yeah, those are kind of the main 3 activities we did. And then the other days we were just at the house and at the beach. We only went to the beach 2 times, I think, just because, I think everyone was tired. But it was kind of like a big activity to go to the beach. Like it would just take a lot of time and, I don't know, planning. But yeah, it was a really fun trip. Weather was super nice. It was like 80s the whole time. It's sunny, which was really fun. So yeah, that was kind of the spring break. It was good.
Nice.
Solid trip.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also well timed too. For Annie. Joey.
Yeah, my mom
Really,
felt bad
Mitch?
about that.
Really, Mitch?
Joey, where did you sleep in Evan's bed?
Yep.
You did?
No.
I was gonna say, let's go.
No, I slept in your basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in the guest room.
Yep.
Next
Nice.
to your oh, never mind.
What?
You didn't sleep on the couch next to your dent?
Oh.
Touchy subject.
She's attacking Joey today.
Mitch just woke up. It's just
Yeah.
It is kind of funny every time I'm there just to look at it and be like, yep, that's still there.
That's a piece of history.
Yeah.
can't remove that. It's like Mater and his dents in Cars too. Can't take them away.
Except in our basement.
Except in your basement. It's a history. It's memories.
Have we ever explained what happened?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Just
those
making
of
sure.
you who don't remember, short synopsis, Joey was playing ping pong. He lost and got mad and threw the paddle at the wall and made a hole.
What's funny is though, like he threw it on the couch.
Yeah.
And the couch like ricocheted off, and the handle just went straight into the wall. It was just like slow motion, like watching it.
Well, the thing is, I was like joking, being mad. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
actually mad, and I just threw it at the top of the couch, and it was like boom, boing, right into the wall.
That's the exact noise it made.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's funny because that same day is when we were doing cooking with the boys.
Oh,
and we
really?
broke a
Oh,
plate in the microwave.
Yeah, we were just breaking everything the Olseds owned.
I totally forgot about
Did
that.
we just like put a potato on a plate in the microwave and
Yeah.
then it
Yeah.
exploded,
It just-
I
right?
feel like that
No,
should
no, no.
not have
Cracked in
happened.
3 pieces.
The plate just like split into 2. We just like heard this like crack in the microwave. We were like, oh no.
Yeah.
We just broke the microwave.
Just hazards.
The plate broken. Okay, we got a legendary video though. Last night, me and Mitch were watching some of the Camping with the Boys videos. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, made me excited for our Dort trip next weekend. Yeah, we'll do a podcast down there, and we talked about doing a video podcast, right?
Do you guys want to?
Yes.
Yeah.
So bad.
I could bring
Only-
down Mike 2 cameras.
The only thing is that we'll probably be doing it in the worship arts room. It's like really dark, but we can figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to bring my light, but we could. I don't know.
We can just put our
Bring
iPhone
all of your
flashlights.
camera equipment.
This is what we do. We just crank the ISO to 25,000.
Yes. The grainiest video possible.
Hey, as long as they can see us, it's all that matters.
Just get our iPhone flashlights behind the camera.
Yeah,
That'll work.
that'll do it. That'll be bright enough.
No, we can figure. Well, there is like an overhead light. It's just really gross and harsh. So usually
Oh.
we only have the dimmer, like soft light on. But
Yeah, feel that.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
What if we just did it like outside at Dort and just interviewed random people at Dort? That would be fun.
Just walk around.
Yeah.
I get great enjoyment out of asking people why did they come to Dort.
It's like Joey's favorite question.
We could go. I could bring one of my clip-on mics, and we could just go around and do a little word on the street like we've done before.
We should do that.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Okay. So you want to ask people
Yeah.
why they go to Dort?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did
it
you,
could
like,
even just be
terrorize-
like some of my friends.
Yeah. Did you terrorize defenders last year doing this?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Dang.
It'd
We
be
should-
funny though.
We
Who-
should
was
ask.
it just you and me, Evan, that went down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, these two dishers over here.
Sorry.
Eminem.
And then
Hey, greatest rapper of all time.
But we should do that. That would be funny. Just like a 5-minute clip.
you should ask people if they think we go to Dort or not too.
Okay.
It's
No.
like siblings are dating, but it's like
Door or Northwestern.
door or
yeah,
not.
but I feel like the nature of you asking that
Yeah,
question
they're gonna
shows
be
that
like,
you're not.
No.
But Josh,
like,
maybe you
say-
should ask them to
Or
throw 'em
maybe
off.
like have you ever seen me around campus?
Do you or ask them like a very specific question? Like, do you remember when I?
Remember when I tripped in the hallway in front of you like 2 semesters ago?
And they'd be like, dude, yeah, that was hilarious.
I mean, like, that was me.
It's like, that never happened. Gotcha. Or camera there, and on my chest.
I did that to someone at the Wisconsin Dells. I was like probably, I don't know, 6th grade. And I was like,
He was a menace.
there's this guy in the hallway, same hallway as us. And I was like, yo, dude, I remember you from McDonald's. Like think earlier this year or something. Like we like hung out together. And he's like, no way, dude.
What
It was
made you
so
decide
funny.
to do that?
I don't know. I just had it in me.
Dude, no one. He had the dog in him. No one knows how
It
to
was
6th
so
grade.
funny.
Evan's
I never
brain
told
works.
him. I never told him that I didn't actually do that. But
Were you guys like best friends from that day on?
I never saw him again.
Oh dang!
Dang, that's such a sad story.
I know.
I think
need to
it-
go back there.
I think it would
Yeah.
be really funny to do that though. Like ask people very specific questions like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Or-
do you remember when my strap broke on my guitar during worship last semester when I was playing on stage? Because some people, because I've seen like Jimmy Kimmel will do videos like this,
Yeah.
and people don't want to like
Yeah,
make it
so-
awkward.
Yeah.
So they'll just be like, yeah, and I remember that was funny. Or he's done that with things that like Trump or Biden have done.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Do you remember when Trump did
Yeah.
this or whatever? Or do you agree that when Trump said this, but instead of a Trump, it's like some quote from a song or something? And they're like, yeah, like when he said that, I was just really disappointed in like where the country was going. And like they hit this whole thing.
But then
That's crazy.
do they tell them at the end that's
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't.
No.
Oh, even better.
So I think we should do that and just not tell people at the end. Just be absolute menaces. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Or we could like set some people up for dates.
Where did that come from?
I've seen people like YouTube shorts of people just like
No,
going
Mitch-
around the
Mitch
campus.
just wants us to find him a girl. That's all. That's the reason.
He wants to
Hey,
go.
no.
Yeah.
But no, I've seen like YouTube shorts of people going around campus and they just like, I don't know, they just like, what do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? And they like rate themselves highly, and they're just like, yeah, just stick around for a little bit, and they take a picture of them, and then they go up to like a girl and then ask the same question, what would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10? And if they both rate themselves like highly, and it's just like, do you want to meet him? And then she's like, yeah. And then they exchange numbers, and then the rest is history.
So let me guess, Mitch. You want us to do this, but it's a picture of you. And we just ask all the
I didn't
girls.
say that.
Mitch, what do you rate yourself?
10 out of 10. Duh.
That's
The
go around
confidence.
door.
The confidence.
So go around and find someone who also rates Mitch a 10, and then
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boom.
then boom.
boom,
Rest is history.
the rest is history.
It's gonna be too many girls.
We'll just have to like say like the first person, which will
Yeah.
be the first person we ask,
Yeah.
obviously.
Obviously.
Or we could hold auditions. I also seen videos of this guy who he went around and he wanted to become part of British royalty. So he found someone that was a descendant of like the Queen or something, and he married them for like 10 minutes. And then they got divorced. Like legally got married. Which maybe it's not
is this
real.
Max
but-
Fosh?
Is it?
That sounds like something Max Fosh would do.
He does crazy stuff like that. Like he becomes like the richest person in the world.
Oh yeah, yeah. Where he sold the stock.
Yeah, he just like made like $500 billion
Yeah.
worth of stock or
It's
something
Max
available at a
Fosh.
Yeah.
random company he made.
Yeah. Yeah, it's him. He's always doing stuff like that.
Yeah, he is so good.
Yeah, he's funny.
But Mike, you should bring your clip on Mike, and we should do something.
Okay, we'll make it happen. I was saying to Mitch last night, I was like, I wish I had 5 mics so I could mic us all up for a video or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That'd be
because
fun.
we got to make a video there too.
Do you have just one or
road trip.
two?
I have 2.
Do you
Well,
have
then
any,
you
Josh?
only need 3 more.
And you have 3?
No.
2 plus 3 equals 5.
I mean, clip-on. I don't have any clip-ons. I just have
Yeah, I just have 2 mics.
big chonky microphones.
Joe, you should steal some from Eagle Brook.
I could do that. Yeah.
What are the odds,
Stealing is not a problem in the church at all.
Joey? Odds?
Borrowing.
I don't even know where I would begin to get clip-on mics from at Eagle Brook.
Well, you'd figure it out.
It's probably at Central or something. That's where the creative team is.
At Central?
Yeah, at Central?
Volunteer Central?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's Volunteer Central.
At Comedy Central?
Nope, we don't have one of those.
Central Park?
Nope.
Okay.
Dang.
Mitch, how's your week?
My week is pretty chill. This is one of the few weeks of the year that I don't have a test on a Friday, so it was kind of chill. Monday, class. That was, I don't know, pretty baby. And then I had golf.
Your nursing
later.
class or golf class? Oh, nursing.
Yeah. Then later I had golf class. We're starting to get the swing technique down. And yeah, it is like, it's something else. Like, it's not natural at all. Because that's what he was telling us is like how you think you would grip a golf club. It's probably very wrong. And we went through 3 grips that golfers normally use. And one's called the Varden grip, interlock grip, and the baseball grip. But he's like, yeah, we're not using the baseball grip. And I was like, that's mine. So
I'm using it.
Yeah.
Too bad.
but no, I'm using the interlock grip, and it's actually pretty good. So we'll
What's
see.
the first one you said?
Varden.
Varden.
It's like you don't interlock your pinkies or your pinky and index. You just like you put your pinky in the groove between your index and middle finger. So I don't know. It's for stabilization. But anyways, I don't want to get too deep in the weeds. So yeah, we've just been learning that and how to swing and address the ball, swing the ball, stuff like that. But then this week started my first clinical at Mayo Rochester.
Oh, yeah.
So after golf class, I drove all the way down to Rochester to my great aunt's house. I am forever grateful to her because, yeah, it's just nice to be able to sleep at her house the night before and then just drive.
Because
a
how
mile and a
early
half.
would you have to leave?
Well, everyone else in my group had to leave at about 3 or 4 a.m.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I left the house at 6:40.
There you go.
So, yeah, it was nice and easy. So, I'm forever grateful to my great aunt for that. Had the
out.
clinical, and dude, it was so annoying because the first week we had to set up our badges and our login information to see stuff about our patients for the day, and both of them were not working at all. There were some technical difficulties on the side of Mayo and from Northwestern not communicating specific information with us or our instructor. And so it took 3 to 4 hours out of our day, out of our clinical time. And we didn't really even start working until 11:30 a.m. when we got there at 7.
Yikes.
So
That's brutal.
yeah, it was just a big waste of time. So we were literally just sitting around doing nothing. But after we got that figured out, then it was good. But it's just kind of annoying that, you know, we all have to drive down there and then just 4 hours wasted.
yeah.
Yeah.
So not ideal, but it's all set up for next week. So we should have a full clinical this time, and it's actually worth it to drive down to Rochester.
You're going down there again?
Yeah, we go down there every week until April 30th.
Oh,
is our
dang.
last clinical day.
So what do you do? Or what will you do?
So we've kind of upgraded from shadowing a nurse to we're like assigned to a nurse, but we also are assigned a patient or 2, depending on how confident you are. But we're basically fully responsible for those patients, and then we'll just ask our instructor or our nurse for help with certain things if we need it. But it's really just to help us practice and get into the mode of having a full shift and like 4 patients normally. That's the end goal. So it's just taking little baby steps to get there. So yeah, I had a patient and I was taking care of her, but for HIPAA reasons, that's about all I give you. And then that,
Oh, because you can't say anything?
yeah, HIPAA violations.
I thought you were saying for hip reasons. I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah, she had
that
hip
too.
problems.
Yeah, hip problems. And,
that's
So I
it.
can't say anymore.
yeah.
Hips
So
don't lie.
after that, we were all dead tired, but we had to drive back. And At first I was listening to music and my eyes were really heavy, and then I was like, all right, I gotta switch this up. So I turned on the 245 podcast, and that woke me up.
Well, that's good.
So
Let's go.
Yeah. If you're ever tired driving, just pull up the 245 podcast if you haven't already.
Which episode?
The latest one.
Okay.
Not
Today's.
Not today's, because we're recording this on a Friday.
For
morning.
Maybe the first time in a long
This
time.
might be like the earliest
Guys, we
we've ever
could get
done
like
it.
a week ahead, like feasibly.
If we did another one, like on Tuesday when we normally do it.
I'm down. But yeah, I listened to Weird Laws Around the World, the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty fun.
What a banger.
What a
You're
banger.
there.
Yeah. I love the editing for that one, Mike. That was
Thank
good.
you.
Good job.
Thank you. It's fun to do all the music.
Yeah. So drove back, and then Tuesday.
That was all Monday.
No. Sorry. Drove on Monday. Clinical was Tuesday. Then Tuesday we recorded the podcast. Very late, and I was very tired. And then Wednesday, let's see. Yeah, Wednesday was just a break day. We don't have anything on Wednesdays, so that's very nice. And then Thursday, I skipped class because we didn't have a test this week, and I didn't really feel like it. And I've already learned all the content for this week, so yeah.
Got him.
Wow.
And the class isn't very helpful anyway, so sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
they gotta work that. They gotta work on that. But we've talked with them. Okay, we've talked with administration and everything. So
Okay. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
it's a thing. And then today we're recording the podcast. So yeah, sorry that was too long. Popcorn Joey.
Oh, okay. Popcorn, me. I was not expecting to go, so let me.
Not
I
prepared
looked
for
at
this.
Mike and said Joey.
Yeah.
So I did a little reverse.
always finessing us
Flippity-flop.
Uno reverse.
like that. Let's see. I don't think I hardly did anything this week. It was a pretty normal week. Just a lot of work and stuff. But this week's kind of interesting because it's Easter. So that's kind of fun. So I actually work. Today's Friday. I usually have Friday off. So I work today and tomorrow and Sunday. There's 2 services. So we have double as many services at Spring Lake Park as we normally do. So that's kind of fun. But that meant I had like 2 half days this week, and then I have a day off next week for like an Easter holiday is Monday for me. So yeah, a lot of this week has just been getting prepped and ready for Easter, but yeah, pull up. It'll be a good time.
I'm pulling up. I'm volunteering for the 3rd week in a row.
Let's go.
Mitch, the new power volunteer.
You
Yeah.
win
He's
volunteer of the
carrying.
month.
Let's go.
Yeah, but that's my week. So, and me and Ava, it was our 6-month anniversary. So went out to dinner. Good time. We were going to watch Survivor. We did watch Survivor.
Okay.
Wait, do you hear that?
Oh, no,
You hear
don't do it.
Mitch does like a wind up for that. Like he's
gotta
like
see it.
backs up from the
Yeah.
mic and then like slings himself forward to
I just rear back. Survivor.
It's time.
what is that for? Like why do you do that? I don't get it.
It's a very exaggerated way of how Jeff says Survivor.
It's on the host of the show. He says like,
Yeah, I watched it.
oh, you do? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you do. We've talked about this
We've
a
talked about
lot on the
this.
podcast.
Okay, might
Yeah.
be.
But I don't know. It's just Jeff has a very iconic way of saying the word, and I'm just exaggerating it.
Because he'll go like previously on Survivor. And
Yeah.
Mitch just started saying that.
So you say Survivor, except you just like scream the first part
Yeah.
Well, you guys know what that means. It's time for a weekly update
on
Yeah.
Survivor.
on Survivor.
Okay, I need to figure out what season I'm watching.
We are on season 4.
Still.
Is that the what we said the last time we were?
Yeah. But
we're
were only,
almost
like,
done.
4 episodes or something yet.
We only have 2 episodes left. We probably could have finished yesterday.
We could have.
We didn't though.
But yeah, we wanted to wake up early.
Yeah. So we'll get that done.
Yeah.
And then we're caught up in 46 as well.
Yeah. The most recent.
Yeah. So that's your weekly update on Survivor.
I feel like you guys are just on the grind for Survivor.
Yeah. We are.
We are. We're 4 seasons done.
We
We got
started like pretty
30
rocky.
36 to go.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But no, we've been on a better tear recently. Because like when we started this quest of watching all Survivor, we were very bad and like watching an episode a week or something.
Yeah.
But now we're almost watching a season a week or something.
I
So
That's crazy.
I don't know if
I feel
I'd
like
say
I-
a season per week.
I
but
feel like I come into the room and the TV's on. You guys are just grinding Survivor.
yeah,
I'd say it's maybe a season per 2 weeks.
yeah.
But like,
maybe.
here's the thing: there's 13 episodes. If we watch on 1.3 speed, because it's only 40 minutes technically, because they had 20 minutes of commercials. 1.3 speed, we can get it done in one episode in half an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if we have an hour and a half free, that's 3 episodes.
yeah,
So
I gotta say, I really appreciate that if Mitch is involved in anything, it's like all in.
Yeah.
Like when Evan and Mitch were throwing a ball to each other, it was not like, let's just do 1,000. It was like, we're going to 1,000,000.
we haven't done that in so long.
When you and Mike
know, we need to
are
do
watching
that.
Survivor, it's not like, let's watch the previous 10. It's like, let's watch every Survivor episode ever. I just appreciate that about you, Mitch.
It was Mike's idea to do all 40, and I was like,
Oh, really?
if you want to do all 40, I'm here for all 40. You know that. It's the same thing with like any like difficult like water bottle flip I'll
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Like
it's
with
like,
the-
he's not going to land it. Spends
one of the
2 days
cabin.
trying to land
Yeah.
it.
oh man, yeah, we were doing a bottle flip last night too. We got it pretty quick though.
Yeah. The first time we did it, we took an hour.
Well, we also had a bigger cap this time.
Yeah. But that could be harder or easier. Who knows?
Anyways,
But
what a good time
Yeah.
we have. We're gonna finish it out. We're gonna go through season 40 because we've watched 41 through 46 together pretty much.
yep.
In the last couple of years. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna go through 40. Should be a good time.
Yeah.
So even if it takes us 2 years,
2 years.
we'll get it done.
Who cares? We're getting it done.
Yep. Joey?
Joey?
Oh, popcorn, Evan.
Sweet.
Yvonne.
Sweet. So my week was good. Monday was my birthday.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Evan. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys.
Happy
I like the harmony.
birthday. Happy birthday. 1 year closer to death. And Jesus.
Let's go.
What is
That's
that?
what we sing in choir. So we'll sing the happy birthday song normally, and then we'll do that. And then Sawyer will do the minor chord and be like, happy birthday. And we'll go, 1 year closer to death. And Jesus. And then the guys go around and we slap their butts with our choir folders. And the girls, we just give high fives too.
That's really good,
That
Mike.
makes you just want to sign up for choir.
I know.
There's no shot.
I'm missing out.
And I think people pretend that they hate it. I think everyone's secretly like
What is the matter with you?
No, I'm saying,
What is the matter with all of you?
No, because when people, because like you have to run through all of the aisles, and like, and you get hit pretty hard. Like, and it's just not your butt, just your butt. It's like your back. People hit your head too. I think people pretend to like, oh, I have to do this, but I think people like secretly like enjoy.
What does
having to
that
do that.
mean?
Getting whacked in the butt.
No, it's just the attention.
No, just
Joey.
the attention and just the whole
celebration.
experience, the whole celebration
It's the culture.
in society.
Joey, I know you're not a music kid and you don't get it, so just stop trying to understand.
Yeah, that's true.
What's sad though is so men's choir always ends before my birthday. So the last 2 years I've never gotten to do it.
Well, cry about it.
I am. I do actually.
You should
every
just
year.
say it's your birthday.
But then, well, because they know when my birthday is. And then, but this year Northwestern Choir goes till after my birthday. So this year I'll actually have it done.
No way.
Let's go.
You have it done.
Revolutionary.
Yeah. Also, the girls, they only do high fives to everyone, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably a
is.
good thing.
Yep. So,
Nice. Well, guys, thank you guys for the birthday wishes.
of course,
That was good harmony.
thank you.
So yeah, Monday, I went home Monday and we kind of just had a dinner and celebration at home. And then Tuesday, I was at the house most of the day. And then Riley took me out to Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Fogo
super
de
good.
Chao.
I'd never been there before, so that was really fun.
So good.
Yeah. And then Wednesday, I think it was just a normal school day. Didn't really do much Wednesday besides homework. And then Thursday was yesterday. So I had lab in the morning. I didn't skip class like Mitch did. I actually had to go to class.
What lab did you have?
Thermal fluids lab.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. And then yesterday night, I went out to a simulator at one of my friend's grandma's apartment. So like in her apartment complex, there's a simulator in the basement. So that was sweet.
Like a golf simulator?
Yeah, like a golf simulator.
Life.
Life simulator.
It's a life
simulator.
simulation.
Yep.
Supermarket simulator?
It was Dwight
Mitch.
Schrute's.
No one thinks that's interesting except for you.
It is interesting to watch him play.
Maybe I just don't understand because I've never
Yeah.
seen it, but I'm
haven't
almost
seen
sure
me
it
play
can
it.
be fun.
And the janky like AI looking things and
Yeah.
It is crazy. Like I think it's interesting watching you for a little bit, but the amount that like you actually like you've been doing this for like a week and a half, right?
Yeah, I've got
And I
40
feel like
hours
you're-
in it.
Yeah, that's insane. I feel like I would just get so bored of the
work
game.
week.
Okay.
The work
Yikes.
week.
Yeah.
Oh, Mitch.
What?
I support.
I don't.
Mike.
Not one bit.
Popcorn Josh.
Okay. I'm going to look at my calendar so I know what I
Classic.
did. It was a pretty normal week. I had a heat transfer assignment due, which took a long time for homework, and like a few other things. But I was able to get most of my homework done by Wednesday, which was really nice. So then yesterday, Monday, Thursday, I just had class in the morning and then a lab until noon.
What lab?
Also fluids lab.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's not called, ours is like kind of a combination of thermo and fluid mechanics.
Okay.
So right now we're doing some internal flow labs with like laminar transitioning to turbulent flow
Okay.
and finding Reynolds number and all that.
Are you using like flow devices like the Venturi and like?
Yeah, we did a lab with
Orifice.
those earlier.
Okay.
Right now we're just using, it's like a really thin pipe because basically the only way you can get laminar flow is by having a really small pipe at a really like low velocity
Yeah.
of water. So the pipe is like 3 millimeters in diameter. So
Ooh.
really tiny.
Wow.
But then we basically like control the flow. There's a little valve that you screw and you start the flow at really low velocity. So it's barely
Yeah.
dripping out. And then I know that rhymed. Start the flow low.
Bars.
You have the flow at a really low velocity. And basically we're measuring two things. There's a pressure tap at the beginning and the end of the tube. So you can measure the pressure drop from the beginning to the end because the pressure will become lower as it flows through the tube because it will lose flow energy to friction. And then as it comes out the end, we're collecting the water in a beaker and we're like timing that. So then we can get the mass flow rate of water by dividing the weight of the water by the number of seconds it takes.
Okay.
So then from those measurements, we can find the Reynolds number and find the friction factor of the smooth pipe and then see where it transitions from laminar to turbulent. Because as we up the velocity in the pipe, it'll generally become turbulent flow.
Yeah.
So interesting, I know.
Yes.
Actually, you explained that very well.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can we do like an AI rap about thermal fluids?
Maybe if someone can pull up ChatGPT and make a good one, that would be funny.
I got it.
Anyways, then in the afternoon, I ate lunch. So exciting. I packed to go. And then yesterday night, I was supposed to have band, but band got... Whoa. What? I was supposed to have band, but band got canceled, which was clutch. And there's a Monday, Thursday service at Centerpoint Church that I was going to skip because of band, but then band got canceled. So then I texted Ray and was like, yo, band got canceled. I can play for Monday, Thursday now. So I played piano for that service because Ray was going to play piano and really didn't want to because he likes guitar. So I played piano. So I practiced for that some in the afternoon because there were some songs I wasn't as familiar with. And yeah, that was kind of it. It was really nice outside, so I went for a walk. And then had the service and then came home, and I got home at like 12 last night.
Baller.
And
Wow.
shout out to Mike. So
Yeah.
I was supposed to. We recorded
Oh, yeah.
a podcast on Tuesday, and I said I could edit it because I didn't have. I wasn't super busy, so I thought I would have time. But then I ended up doing homework like all of Wednesday, and I was going to do it Thursday afternoon. And then Thursday afternoon, I just kind of forgot. I put it on my calendar, but then once classes were done, I like didn't check my calendar again because I didn't
Yeah.
think I had anything. So
All right.
I forgot, and I was gonna do it when I got home, but I just texted Mike and was like, or I texted Mike and Joey and said, if one of you can do it, that would be great.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can. And Mike did. So
I wasn't doing anything. It's okay. Joey, take your phone away.
Sorry.
He's doing that.
He's doing the thing. Yeah, I didn't have anything going on. I added a couple fun things in there. I added music over Mitch's
let's go.
talking about his minor inconsistencies. I also did a little rewind when we were talking about the podcast with Hornbeak. So you guys have to go back and listen to that if you haven't yet.
That was clever.
Oh, you like put in a clip of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. My week, is that all for your week? Josh?
I mean, yeah. It was. I thought I wasn't going to see any of my family like before I saw you guys because they were all asleep when I got home last night.
Oh.
And then no one was around when I got up this morning because Caleb has work today. And my dad he went to school early to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought my mom was at school and Justin was still sleeping. But turns out my mom was actually home and she came downstairs before I left. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it would be pretty nice to see us, first. But
clearly, yeah.
I get you'd want to see your family too. So this week I didn't do a lot. It was pretty basic. I found, I talked about entrepreneurship, the class I took last quad.
Yeah.
And how it was a grind.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think I found a class that's even more of a grind than
Oh,
entrepreneurship. And it's small business management. So I'm in the same classroom, same professor, same time, different class, different quad class. And this class is like a lot. So we're given a business, an ice cream shop business, and we have to basically do all the operations for it, like making payroll and like scheduling employees and figuring out all this financial stuff to kind of like before we open. So it's kind of like the sequel to entrepreneurship, and it is like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like she extended the deadline for a week because we were so behind, and yeah, it's just a lot. So
See, maybe you need to play Supermarket Simulator so you can be better at managing a small business
I can manage the inventory and
and your employees and stock and
yeah, maybe you're right.
yeah.
Maybe I should get on that.
You should tell your teacher about it.
Okay,
Maybe
we can play it in class.
That's a requirement. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been doing that. I've also been on the grind. We started writing my feature-length film script, which is a lot, 90 pages. We have to write the
So
first.
how many minutes does that end up?
It's about a minute per page is roughly like the idea for films. So yeah, it's about an hour and a half film. I have to write 15 pages. I have to write Act 1 by this Tuesday. So I think 5 pages in. So
You got to get going.
I'm at an okay spot. I did like pretty much all 5 of those pages yesterday.
Oh.
So I think
you're on pace.
I should be okay.
And you're not like what does it consist of? Like it can't just be dialogue. Like
Yeah,
90
there's-
pages. Like
yeah.
the shots you're getting and
It's not shots.
setting.
It's more the setting because you're not supposed to like talk about where the camera is in the script.
Oh.
okay.
But I can describe things like Maya is underneath her blanket in her room. Her flashlight is shining through the blanket. Her walls are gray. Her bedding is plain.
So just kind of describing everything.
Yeah, like kind of like a book would. So you can kind of get a sense of the scene.
Nice.
And then there's a lot of dialogue as well that I'm adding. But I'm doing a dystopian story, futuristic dystopian story that is inspired by the Apple Vision Pro. So this is actually,
So like Ready Player One?
it's kind of like Ready Player One, but it's not exactly like Ready Player One.
Okay.
So because it's basically this girl, they live in this world that's like dystopian. So it's not a great world. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of gone downhill.
Obviously.
And there's this VR device. I know this sounds like Ready Player One so far, but it's not, I promise. I also don't know anything about that story except until I looked it up.
Oh.
And there's this VR device called the Serenity that can help you escape from like the harsh realities of the world. And this girl was like taken from her family at 16 because she was so smart to go she lived in section 4 of this world, and she was moved to section 2 to work on the Serenity because she's so smart. And we find out, I haven't gotten to this part yet, but she discovers a glitch in the system where then she kind of figures out that the company's using the VR to kind of manipulate people instead of actually help them. And then she finds like a group of rebels and stuff, and there's this whole thing. So yeah, that's the story.
Sounds kind of sick.
Like, are you working on this with a group, or is this
No, it's
just
all me.
yours?
Yeah.
So how long have you like been
lot.
kind of crafting the story or thinking about it?
We have been working on the story since I think the week before spring break. And then we actually started writing this week or last week. So we had to like do an outline and do character descriptions and do a 20 and 20 for our main character, which is you have to write 20 lines of dialogue that they would say and 20 like situations they would be in. Like, what would they do?
Okay.
Like if someone dropped their wallet in front of them when they were walking, what would your character do? Like they don't have to do anything with your film.
Okay.
Like just situations to kind of like learn the character of your story.
Yeah.
Or learn the character, like their traits and morals and
What
stuff.
class is this for?
Script writing,
So are you actually making this film, or you're literally
No.
just making the script?
just writing it.
Okay.
So no, we're not making the 90-page, which is nice because
Oh.
all the scripts I've written in the past have had to be realistic
To what you can do.
to producible. But we also made a short film in this class first to kind of practice, and it was nice because I didn't have to worry about any of that.
Like you could make it be as hard, like special effects and
Yeah, exactly.
hard to do as you want, because you don't actually need to do it.
Yeah. So I'm like writing something you'd maybe see like a big like studio make, but obviously is not producible for
Yeah.
someone of our caliber. But that doesn't matter because it's just a script.
Yeah.
So that's been a grind this week. I had duty on Friday night. That was just really exciting. And then yesterday, so I'm singing at Wooddale Church again for their Easter services. Did that for Christmas. They needed 3 baritones and a soprano. I'm not sure how he figures out like exactly what he needs, but I guess maybe it's just missing spots they don't have.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of older folks, and then us. We're definitely the youngest people in the choir, but it's fun. I enjoy doing it at Christmas, and the people are funny and they're very welcoming. So yeah, there's a few of us that are in choir that are doing that. We were at rehearsal last night, and then we got it tomorrow and Sunday.
And is this paid again?
It is paid.
Nice.
Yep. So that's nice, but it's fun.
Yeah.
People I'm friends with. So it's
a good time.
Yeah.
Wait.
Just hanging out.
Jinx.
Jinx.
Give me a soda.
Dang it.
Got him.
So you said a rap about thermodynamics, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I got a rap. Joey, do you have music?
Do I have music?
Anabolic beats.
So you guys let me when you're ready.
Okay. So we'll do the usual. You know, I can do the verse.
I'm trying to like think how you would say these lines. Like syllabically. Is that even a word?
I think I got it.
Syllabically.
There it is. Thank you.
And then
So
Evan and
delicious.
Josh, you got to tell us how accurate this is
Okay.
when we're done. Joey,
Josh is the expert.
hit it. Yo. ChatGPT, make a rap about thermodynamics. Yo, let me drop some knowledge about thermodynamics. Flowing heat and energy, it's like magic. First law says energy can't vanish or appear. Just converts from one form, it's crystal clear. Temperature, pressure, volume, and heat. These variables dance to the thermodynamic beat. In a closed system where no mass can flee, entropy increases, that's the second law decree. Thermodynamics, it's the science of heat. From engines to fridges, it can't be beat. Entropy is rising, energy is shifting. In this rap game, thermodynamics is uplifting. Oh man. Verse 2. Work. Oh, I gotta wait. I gotta wait.
4 whole bars.
Work done on or by a system's a game, expanding gases or pushing a train. Internal energy, the sum of all, kinetic and potential, answering the call. Heat transfer is crucial, it's how we survive, from cooking our food to keeping us alive. Conduction, convection, radiation too, they're all part of the thermodynamic crew. Thermodynamics is the science of heat, from engines to fridges it can't be beat. Entropy is rising, energy is shifting. In this rap game, thermodynamics is uplifting.
Bridge.
Bridge.
Is a bridge in a rap song?
Bridge.
Yo.
It's time for the bridge. From steam engines of old to modern tech, thermodynamics guides what we expect. It's the law of nature. It's in control. Understanding it deeply is our goal. So next time you're feeling the heat's embrace, remember thermodynamics, it's just the base. From the laws of energy to the flow of heat, it's a science that keeps our world complete. Thermodynamics is the science of heat. From engines to fridges, it can't be beat. Entropy is rising, energy is shifting. In this rap game, thermodynamics is uplifting.
Anabolic beats.
How was that, Josh and Evan? Was that accurate?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate.
I mean, ChatGPT knows all. So.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah. I feel like it was very general.
I just liked like the verse 1 parts about like it's just throwing in stuff about closed systems and entropy and
Yeah.
the first and second law. It's kind of funny.
I still think the best rap was the Thanksgiving one. Just the one line.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving feast, a flavor symphony, from the turkey to the pot, pure harmony.
How do you remember that?
Because it just goes
it
so
was
hard.
so catchy.
iconic.
It was very catchy.
That beat actually did go so hard.
Wow. What a
One
good
day
time.
we just got to record all these in like a studio, make it all good.
Josh's
This
basement.
is studio.
This is
I
like
feel like we should just rip them from the podcast and make like
Yeah.
an album.
these are
Yeah.
better. These are better.
Dropping
We're gonna be the up and coming rap artist, the 245 podcast.
These are better mics than Josh has, probably. Right, Josh?
For rapping, yeah.
For rap, specifically for rapping.
Specifically
Well,
rap.
it's different. Like you
Yeah.
use dynamic mics for rapping, and condenser is better for like airy vocals
true.
and stuff.
Yeah.
We're going on a tour. May
Yes.
25th.
That's how we're going to Dort.
That's the 24 live.
Yeah, for 2-4 Live, we perform a live rap song. Like someone from the audience gives us a topic, and we
Dude.
like. I feel like we
should
have
do this at Dort.
this specific beat down.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Anabolic beats.
Anabolic beats.
Joey's got that bookmarked.
Yeah.
Is this the same beat as the Thanksgiving
Yeah.
one?
It's always
Yeah.
the same
We've
one.
done-
I think. Well, we tried
tried a
different
different
ones one time.
didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't
and
work.
it wasn't the same.
It was
I think,
not the
was
same.
that with like the Minnesota Nice one? That we
Oh,
tried a bunch of different
Probably.
ones?
I think so.
it was.
At 2-4
But yeah.
Live. It'll happen someday.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna beat anabolic beats.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just not happening.
Okay, before we go, I want to hear everyone's Thanksgiving. It's on my mind,
A
guys.
flavor symphony.
From the turkey to the ham, pure symphony.
Harmony. Wait.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
Something
you're
like
right.
that.
I said symphony, but that was wrong. It's a flavor symphony. It's pure harmony.
Pure
There we go.
harmony.
There we go.
Anyways, not Thanksgiving, Easter. It's Easter break. That's why we're here. What is everyone doing?
I'm kind of chilling, but we're getting brunch with Jack and Carly. So
Yo.
it's good to see them again.
You get to see your brother.
Yeah. So that's nice.
And sister.
And
Mitch
my
has a
sister-in-law. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Don't see her very much, which is rip, but that's okay.
Where did they live again?
They were in Shoreview, I think. No. I forget what city they live in, but they're just outside of like the Blaine Little League fields.
Oh, so they're pretty close.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Yeah, they're
Cross
just
paths
they're just
them that
super
much?
busy all the time.
Okay.
So, Easter break, Joey.
I'm working. Like that's
So, Joey, I think you might have said, but how many services are there?
so normally on a normal weekend we have 3. This weekend we have 6. So it's 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2
Sunday.
Sunday. But then my like Easter plans are I'm going out to Ava's family for lunch, for a late lunch, and then we'll come back to Blaine and do dinner with my family. So, and then Monday I have off, which I'll probably just do nothing.
Because usually you work Monday, right?
Normally I work from home
that's
on
your-
Monday.
that's your
my
Easter day.
holiday.
That's what-
Yeah, since you have Friday and or just Friday. Did you work yesterday?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
No.
No.
Yes. No.
No.
No, I did not. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
I got confused. Yesterday was Thursday. I normally have off, and I did have off.
So next week, do you still have Thursday and Friday off?
yeah.
So you got Monday, Thursday, and Friday off work.
Dying.
Yep.
Crazy.
Because it's a holiday, so it's only 4 days.
Yeah.
So it's Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And then we go to Dort,
And then
baby.
we go to Dort. Yes. Wow, I'm going to be off so much. That's crazy.
I just remembered that you guys were coming and texted my aunt and uncle if you could stay there. And my uncle said sure.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
That's all. He just said sure.
Back
to the
at it.
bag.
I'm excited.
That'll be so much fun.
Legend.
Yeah, so we don't know if that's a sure or
Sure, I guess.
a sure.
Sure.
Would love to have you.
We'd love to have him.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
There wasn't even like a period or
Ooh.
We can't even read into
You
it.
can't even read it.
an exclamation point or anything.
It's just nothing.
Maybe it is supposed to just be a sure.
Maybe he's not enthusiastic or angry.
Yeah.
Just
Who would have thought people can be that way?
In
Even
texting, no
keeled?
way.
All right, Joey, who else are you wondering about their Easter plans?
Oh.
No one.
I'm
No,
going
he cares about
to make
something.
Micah go last because he's
That's
being
fine.
super needy.
That's fine with me.
I'll popcorn to Josh.
Save the best for last.
Then why are you going last?
Got it.
Oh, real quick, my cousin texted me again and he said either we should do that or we should do a podcast where we roast each other. I don't know how I feel about
That
that.
doesn't sound super uplifting.
No, it doesn't.
We should
be
do like
kinda
the
fun.
opposite.
Hot seat podcast.
Just talk nice about each other.
Compliment
Yeah.
podcast.
We're like a podcast where we just like talk about one person only.
Sounds
I mean,
awful. Like
sounds like a 10-minute
Tuesday.
Yeah, but like for those, that person wasn't going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we should do it while they're there.
Can we talk about someone for 45 minutes?
No.
Yeah, easily. Also, guys, proposition for 10-minute Tuesday, I feel like the thing holding me back from making these is that I feel like it would be hard to always get 10 minutes. So can that be an approximation? It's just like little shorter things.
Yes.
But it can actually be any time we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that would make it easier for us.
Yeah. 10-minute Tuesday, but we don't guarantee 10 minutes.
Like
No,
it might be 2, it might be 5, it might be 7,
It could be 15
It might be 45 minutes.
if we're feeling extra spicy.
but it will always just be a bonus thing.
Could be a whole
Yeah.
episode.
But we'll just call it 10-minute Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Glad we got that figured out, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perhaps we'll make one. Perhaps we still won't.
You know,
Good proposition.
based on our promises for the last year and a half, we'll see
Maybe
what
like
happens.
door interviews will be a 10-minute Tuesday.
No, I need more time.
That needs to be.
I need more time.
That needs to be part of the episode.
That's
Okay.
a whole like 45-minute section. Of me just debating people about Iowa and Dort.
Change my
I don't
mind.
want to be around for that. Sounds awful. We've already done that.
I'm just kidding. I would generally just ask questions.
Okay. Just in a very pointed and accusatory
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very angry, but I'm just not gonna
Why are
like
you going to
respond
Dort?
angrily. Why are you going to Dort? And then just be like, oh, that's a great decision. Good for you. And then walk away.
Yeah.
By the way, you remember when I
So
fell last week?
aggressive. Oh, that still is funny. Okay, I'm home. We don't have any big plans. I just haven't been home, so I'm excited to hang out around here with my family, and I have a list of like little things I want to do, such as deposit money at the bank and get a haircut.
Yeah.
Classic life.
Yeah. Also, I think I mentioned I'm like recording some songs this semester for an independent study type thing for the honors program. And I don't have an easy way to record drums in Sioux Center, so I'm hoping to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Set up my drums. I brought some of my recording stuff home, so
Nice.
do some of that too.
Yee.
And we usually like, get together with some families for Easter. I think we might be getting together with one family, but a lot of people are busy, so we'll see what happens. I don't really know the plan. Going to Good Friday service today, Easter service Sunday.
Friday's good 'cause Sunday's coming.
Yo.
Yeah.
And then, Yeah, I'll be going home Monday afternoon.
No.
Home. Going to Dort
Back to Dort.
Monday afternoon.
Home and home.
Become a home.
Second home.
Home
I
away
was
from
just
home.
I was thinking like I've been there a lot more over the past 12 months than I've been here.
Yeah.
I guess I have every year of college because
Doesn't say.
college is more than summer, but
Summer.
especially the last 12
Yeah.
because I was there half of the summer.
Oh,
Which
true.
is kind of weird.
Yeah. It's wild.
Okay, popcorn.
Evan.
Mike.
No.
Sorry, Joey, to
Best for
ruin
last.
your master plan.
No.
Got him. Tonight, it's Good Friday, Kylie and I are going to my house for dinner.
Take me out to dinner.
Take me out to dinner. And then tomorrow, as I said, I'm going to Wooddale to sing in the choir there. Sunday, also singing at Wooddale. The service is at 8:30 a.m., which is
Early.
Dying.
kind of an odd time for a worship service, but it's because they have multiple services and they're doing like traditional and contemporary. We're just part of the traditional one. And then Monday I'll be back here. I mean, I'm not going to like actually sleep at home over break. I'm just staying here. But yeah, so it's gonna be. Sunday after Wooddale, I'll go up to Kylie's house with her family and have lunch. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Evan, finish us off. Best for last, like I said.
Exactly.
Dad.
Yeah. So let's see. Saturday we're going to Fergus because Caitlin has a choir concert,
Yeah.
and it's her homecoming concert from their choir tour. So they've been on choir tour this last week. They went to Canada and now they're coming back.
That's
Yikes.
tough.
Wow.
It's actually. She sent some pictures. It looks pretty sweet, actually.
Is it just rocks and trees and water?
She's a rock.
She did send me a picture of like this huge mountain, which is cool.
Just a big rock.
So that's Saturday, and it's kind of a bummer because Saturday is the day that we're celebrating with the Olsted side, so we won't be able to make it. My dad's side is all getting together that day. So then Sunday, we'll probably just go to church here, and then maybe have our grandparents over for dinner or something like that. So it'll be a pretty chill Easter, but it'll be good. So
Nice.
Nice. Josh, you want to end us off? Should we wrap this one up like
Jesus wrapped up death on the cross.
Way to bring the good Easter message to the people.
Thanks for being my hype man, Joey. So sick.
No, it was so good.
the wavelength on this thing?
It's just a block.
That's hilarious. Good job, Mitch.
Thanks.
Anyways, yeah, thank you all for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed hearing about our week, our upcoming Easter break, and most especially our thermodynamic rap.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah, that's a highlight.
Anyways, happy Good Friday because that's today. It won't be next week. Happy Easter. Hope you all have a great time celebrating Jesus' resurrection on Sunday. And yeah, thanks again for listening. Hope you all have a great day.
Catch you in the flippity flip.
peace out, boys.
See you in the next round.
Peace out, cake.